Hello everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Cosolix, and I just want to say that Brawlhalla is dying. Well, clickbait aside, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm not trying to fake you guys out or anything. This is something I've legit been thinking about for a while, and I've been doing a bit of research, and I was looking at different trends on analytics, and I think this is something as a community we should really be talking about right now. Before I get into this, it's important to keep in mind that these analytics I show you do not tell us the whole story. In researching this, I focused on Google Trends, especially YouTube searches worldwide across all categories. This doesn't take other things into account, including social media sites like Twitter or Instagram, or even the number of players on console, or whatever else BMG has access to that we don't. I'm just doing the best with the information I have, but even so, I think there are a few things we can see that are worthy of our attention. Hey guys, before I get into this video, I just want to say that this video is sponsored by Audria. Audria is a game coming out very soon on Steam. It is a player-based economy, and you can make your own village anywhere. Gather resources, craft tools, find hidden treasure, and protect your village from enemies. Remember to add this game to your Steam wishlist because it's coming out very soon. You can also check the link in the description that sends you to the game's Steam link. Thank you, Audria, for sponsoring this video, and let's get right back into the video. First of all, yeah, I kind of know that people have been saying Brawlhalla is dying since 2017 or whatever. Also, there's no denying that 2020 was the best year Brawlhalla's ever had. If you look at the overall growth of Brawlhalla over the past 5 years on Steam charts or even Google Trends, you can see that almost all of 2020 has noticeably been higher numbers than any other years before. It kinda looks like a plateau, like it's really just a step above anything in the past. This awesome growth could be due to several factors. Though the pandemic has definitely put LANs and other events on hold, a lot more people have probably been staying home and spending more time playing video games, which would lead to more people to look for cool new games to play. The fact that Brawlhalla is free to play makes it a great game for anyone to try out. This past year has also seen 2 seasons of the new Brawlhalla Battle Pass, and there's been a lot of hype surrounding both seasons, especially as content creators got the community more involved and excited for it. And finally, August, when Brawlhalla officially came out on mobile devices, and this, alongside the hype of Season 2 Battle Pass, could be a huge reason why the month of August had the biggest spike of internet activity that Brawlhalla's ever seen. As great as all of this is, what's concerning is what we see after August. And this is not just for the term Brawlhalla. You can also see the same trend when you look up Schwerpy, Sandstorm Brawlhalla, or even myself, Cosolix. If you look up the biggest names amongst Brawlhalla YouTubers who engage with their audience on a regular basis, you see big spikes in early to mid 2020, and then things kind of just settle down after that. Now, we are currently in the off-season getting ready for BMG to announce the plans for esports in 2020, so it would make a lot of sense that there would be some drop, especially after BCX. In fact, you actually see the same drop in previous years. Right after the end of November in the past couple of years, there's a bit of a dip in activity after BCX. But that's not exactly what happened this time around. Notice that the BCX spike is much smaller than normal in 2020. Maybe it's because the tournament was spread out over a whole month instead of just one weekend. We're now back in January, and according to Google Trends and Steam charts, Brawlhalla is about the same exact level of activity now as it was back in January 2020. Maybe even slightly lower depending on what you focus on your search. I also have to wonder how much the conversation about Greatsword these past few months, as well as the disappointment I've seen in the latest Battle Pass on the 14th, have affected overall interest in Brawlhalla. But it's usually not enough to just rant about my problems. I want to talk about a few things that I think would help revitalize interest in the Brawlhalla community and for the game itself. If BMG had implemented these things, maybe we wouldn't see this decrease in engagement. It all depends on what the devs can do and want to do, of course, but who knows what the future really holds for the game and its community. But here are a few of my proposed solutions. Having a new rank or some other new reason to play the game in the off-season of December and January would have been a huge way to keep the engagement up. Even end of the year teasers could prepare us for a new season of speculation as we prepare for what's to come. Last year at BCX 2019, the devs made a ton of announcements, most notably of Vampire Legend and Brawlhalla Mobile. This year we had some cool test features, a title system, and later the Ghost Armor announcement, but that didn't seem to generate much content or discussion, especially compared to last year. I can understand if the devs legitimately had nothing else to announce at BCX 2020, but it would really have helped if they could have given us even the tiniest bit of teasers about something big they were planning on for the next year. Maybe even an announcement about when the next battle pass would be revealed, really anything just to provide us content. Other things that would be really nice to have to generate more discussion or content would be weapon reworks or a clear communication about what big balance changes they are considering. I'm glad the devs have been trying to be more open about their development process recently, and I wonder how beneficial it could be for everyone to share even just a little bit more with us. Like I said before, I don't have the whole picture, but I think what I found is worthy of our discussion. Even if Brawlhalla isn't dying, could it possibly be on some kind of decline? If so, what can BMG and us as a community do about it? I'd love to talk to you guys about this down in the comments or on Twitter. Go follow me at Cosolix. At the end of the day, I want to see Brawlhalla continue to thrive. I want to see this game and this community to reach all new heights this year. That's why I'm calling attention to these analytics, because while they might be telling a bit of a depressing story, I don't think it has to come true in the future. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here all the way to the end, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Again, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I'd love to talk to you guys. Take care. Peace.